Hi everybody, Ben here from Art Less Ordinary. So I had a lot of fun last night doing my pearl pour / dirty pour cup. So I'm going to do it again in a different colour. I know that it didn't seem the most popular video, but I really liked it and I wanted to do another one while I have the technique in my head going well, so that's what I'm doing. So my silver paint is decoart Americana Decor Metallics in silver. So that is the pearl colour, which is 30 grams paint, 30 grams floetrol. My colours are cerulean blue, phthalo blue, black and white, all in marte acrylics. And they are all 25 grams paint to 50 grams floetrol. And that is all. I'm going to use my corner catcher again because I found that made things a little bit easier to not lose too much of the silver. And it's a 12 by 16 canvas. I think that's all the information I need to give. The only difference will be this time, I don't know if this is actually going to... The cerulean blue doesn't actually say on it if it... Because this is one of the older bottles. So it doesn't actually say if it's opaque or transparent. I'm going to presume it's a transparent or semi-transparent. I think if it was a lighter blue again, it would probably be an opaque. But at the moment, I think it's a transparent. So, let's go. Just a matter of pouring in a bit of each colour. I'm going to try and do this a little bit quicker tonight, seeing I know roughly what I'm doing. So that's the thing with doing it more frequently. You learn how to do it better. And I'm not really holding my cups high enough. That's a bit better. So the higher you hold it, the more it's going to push down into the other colours and give you that mixed look, which is what I'm after. And yes, seeing I do have black and white, I am going to get some grey again, but that's okay. Before you use your silver, give it a quick little stir, because it does seem to settle a little bit. So let's hope we get some nice blue colours coming through in this. So this is all a matter of doing, is just pouring it in from a height. It will mix through, give different effects, hopefully turn out super cool. It's just a matter of having fun. So I liked it with the pink, but I wanted to have more, I wanted to do another one with different colours, so that was why I decided I was going to do another one in blue. As much as I wanted to do a purple one, I do a lot of purple artwork and I didn't want to bore you guys with more purple, even though I use a bit of blue too. It's hard. We all have our go-to colours that we seem to like the most. Let's go this one. So I'm going to scrape it a little bit and then hold it from a height. So hopefully this will be a shorter video because I'm trying to be a little bit more quicker with certain aspects. Okay. Now let's go to black. So I can already see beautiful effects appearing with the paints. The silver is pushing its way around and giving me nice looking pearls at the top of the cup. Let's go the rest of the silver. So you may be able to thin the silver down a little bit more, but the more you thin it down, the more the cells won't stay a complete silver colour. They will get too much colour from the other paint, and they may even lose their shape a little bit. So that was why I decided to keep it at 1:1 for that mixture. I would like to try this as well using the extreme sheen one to see how that one would work, because the extreme sheen and the Americana decor are a little bit different. They're similar but not identical. So pardon me. Alrighty, so paint's in, gloves on, corner catchers close by. Make sure there's no hair or dust on the canvas. Pinch a corner and pour. It's looking pretty nice already. Alrighty. Let's go to this top corner first. So where's my paint? So sometimes you just got to watch where the heavy part of the paint is. Into that corner, come back out a little bit and then take that off. Where's my movement of my paint? Over here. Coming down, hit the corner, come back out and take that off. Now I'm bringing my paint back to the middle. I'm going to move this corner catcher over the other side without bringing it over the top of the canvas. Now this is the harder part, is holding it once you've done one side. Okay, into the corner, come back, take the corner catcher off. So when you're holding the corner catcher, it's a little bit harder to hold the canvas because you don't have both hands on it. So the paint's there, so I've got to bring the paint to a certain spot and then try and bring it down into this corner. In the corner, bringing it back, and then take the corner catcher off. Okay, now just double check that the bottom of your corners are done, like the very tips. Ooh. Alrighty, so that's looking good. So now what I got to do is I got to move the paint around a little bit to stretch it, but also watch your artwork, because you want to stretch it, but then if it starts changing the picture to a way that you don't want it to change to, you must stop. Because once you keep stretching over itself and back and forth, certain parts will end up catching or overstretching, and once that happens you've got to stop, otherwise you will affect your picture too much. So I'm just kind of stretching it around a little bit, back and forth. I don't really want to push too much paint off. I just want it to stretch a little bit onto itself. I believe if I do much more, I'm going to overstretch it. And I actually quite like the middle. So this one's got a lot more blue in it. Last night's pink one came out a lot more black. There wasn't as much defined blue in it. So I'm just going to use my finger to run down the edge of these canvas and just get the excess strips off. Later on I'll use a palette knife to do it again, but for now I just want to get the excess off so it doesn't keep dripping. Alrighty. Ooh, I'm liking this. Alright, gloves coming off. So I'm really pleased with the way that this is turning out. I'm definitely getting pearls. I've got quite a nice amount of blue in it. I've also got some black negative space and some lacing. So super happy. Oh. Sorry for my noises. I have a bad back, so moving around without my walking stick actually makes my back a bit sore. I'm only taking a step here and there, but it's enough. So now I just got to pop these bubbles. So when you do a dirty pour, especially when you're pouring from a decent height, you will get bubbles. Alright, that looks like they're all popped. You know what, I may heat it a little bit in certain areas from a height and just see if it brings up any more pearls. often with these, time actually is your main thing that will give you more pearls or not. But it doesn't hurt to give it a little bit of a heat and see if that is going to make any come up. You just don't want to overheat it. So I'm not keeping it still, I'm just moving it slightly. It doesn't look like it's going to give me any more. Put your torch away from anything so it's not going to burn anything or fall over. Excellent. I'm really happy with this. I've got more colour in it. So you can see there's a whole bunch of the phthalo blue through here. The phthalo blue's kind of disappeared a little bit, but that's fine. So the phthalo blue is down through here. And then we've got the cerulean blue in the cells. And all down up on this side. All across the top. And down in through where these pearls are coming up. It's kind of squishing all the colour together. Even these pearls. So most of these pearls aren't silver. They're a blue silver now. So they've mixed with the blue colour, which has given them a blue tone. They're silver, but they've got a blue tone to them. And they are looking awesome. So I've got a nice little patch of white, which is kind of good. It gives it something a little bit, bit of contrasting difference. And that white has got silver in it too, so it's kind of a little bit shimmery. Then we've got some nice black areas through this, which is kind of making the colours jump out and pop more. But this is really cool. So I find these look a little bit galaxy-like. I like galaxies. I like the look of galaxies. So this is right. This is perfect for me for what I enjoy. And how do I do that again? There we go. I put it down right next to myself and I can't see it. So I'm just going to scrape these edges again because I don't want this to change too much more. So I do get a lot more pearls when I do it this way compared to when I do my normal pearl pour, which I do like. This is a different style, a different technique. So I will do my normal pearl pours again in the future. But for the moment, I am enjoying this. And I do wonder what it would look like if I used a gold instead of the silver. So, again, if I was to use, I'm using a lot of black in this. If I was to use a dark coloured, a light coloured paints and not have much dark colours in it, then I would use something like a tin or an obsidian type of metallic, just to give it that other style. So the pearls would be the darker feature, when these pearls are lightening up all that black and the darker colours in it. I'm going to pause it and see what develops, and we will come back. Okay, so here we are. I don't know if much more happened, but I'm still loving it. So I'm going to bring you down for a close-up. There we go, that's the whole painting. So as you can see, heaps and heaps of pearls in this. And they're relatively quite big as well. It looks like those pearls have actually grown and kind of filled in each other. Let's go down and have a look at those first. So there's this corner, and this is where all of these pearls are. See how they got the blue tones in them? So that's just because they mix with the blue paint, and it just gives them a bit of a blue tone to it. And they cover quite a bit of this canvas. So that's really cool. Like, look how blue these ones are. They're like super blue. Then you got this nice phthalo blue running through here. Kind of got some nice little lacing and webbing going on. More pearls up here, but see how they've all got blue colours through them? It's really cool effects. And then over here we've got more subtle little cell style pearls. Come down. More silver, we've got lacing. And in this corner we've got some streaks happening. Kind of like a little cloud effect. And there's my center swirl. So, that is it. I think this has turned out pretty awesome. Bit different to the pink one. I think this has got way more colour in it, less black. But yeah, really, really happy. And I love how the cells of, and pearls have actually taken on those blue colours. So, I hope you enjoyed this. So, comment, share, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think. So, have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.